Hi guys. Okay. Guys, I always love laughing. It's something that happened yesterday, but now we can laugh about it. But yesterday it was not nice at all. If you have been in a different country where you're different and in a small village, and remember back then I told you that I've never experienced anything to do with racism. You remember that? And sometimes I would watch people talking about racism and the way they feel, and I say, okay, that one I can ignore. But wait until it gets to you. So this is a story. Yesterday, it's not a story, this is very serious. So yesterday, I was at school. So it was on Friday, I was at school. Then, on lunch break, we go to the shopping mall, or sometimes we go to the restaurant with my friends to eat there. So after we were done, she was like, Anne, why don't you take me to Action? Then we get some few stuffs there for my drawing. Then I say, okay, let's go. Because even me, I really like shopping like that. I took my friend to the Action. She got what she wanted to buy. I got what I wanted to buy there. Then for her, she was buying a lot and she had like handbag. And that handbag was full. And for me, I only bought like 3 things, I think so. Yes, so we left the Action. Then she needed to buy an energy drink. So she's like, Anne, why don't you take me to supermarket? I get myself an energy drink before we go to class. So we are about to pay. Remember, I have my small backpack, and she has a full handbag full. And she go in first because she was the one who paying and I was with her. So she's in front and I'm following. This cashier, the lady at the counter, I say hi in French. I say bonjour. And she didn't say anything. There was a lady in front of us and she was packing her stuffs in her handbag. So we were waiting for our turn to pay for what we bought. The only thing she said to me, the first thing, she didn't even say like, excuse me, can I see your backpack? Then I was like, excuse me? Then she's like, your backpack. Then I give her my handbag. I can understand French. When they speak, I can understand few words. Simple words like, please, can I check your backpack? That one I can understand because I even know how it's called, how the backpack is called in French. So she didn't say any polite word. After taking my backpack, I'm moving on the other side because now she's done with me. She say, no, stay there. So after that, I was so shocked and I was like, whoa, what's wrong? And remember, she didn't check my friend's bag. My friend is white. Our bag was full with stuff that she bought from the store. So I'm waiting for her to check. Then I ask her, why are you only checking my bag? You didn't check my friend's bag. And the other lady is also having a big bag. She didn't say anything. She was so rude and mad. She was just staring at me like I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Even if you have to check my bag, you have to be polite. Before even checking my bag, if I ask you, why are you checking my bag? You need to tell me why, because this is my personal item. You cannot just take it like that. I felt so bad. The fact that she didn't tell me why she was only checking my bag. I still come back on this side and I'm like, excuse me, madam, why are you only checking my bag? And why are you rude about it? Then she didn't talk. She didn't say anything at all. She just went ahead and doing what she was doing. She didn't want to listen to me at all. Then we left. So as we were walking, we were talking about this. Then I called Louis Paul because I was so mad. Because the lady, she was so rude. Like the way she was even looking at me, she was rude. Very, very rude. And remember that there were other people on the line. Now there was a commotion, a little commotion, because I didn't shout, I didn't say anything. So these other white people, they were looking at me. Everybody was looking at me. The way she was acting, it was like I stole something from the supermarket. And that was so embarrassing. I even cried yesterday. After that, now, just thinking about the situation, I cried. Then I said, okay, let me call Louis Paul. The first thing Louis Paul told me was that that's being racist. She can't do that. If it's a rule, if you ask her the reason why she's doing it, she need to give you an explanation. So after that, I told Paul maybe I should go and ask her why she did that and why she was rude. Then me and my friend, we went back to the supermarket, and we asked for the manager, because we needed to talk to the manager at least to explain what happened. There was a black guy, I think he was kind of maybe assistant, I think so, but he was not the manager. So this black guy, when the lady was checking my bag, the black guy took my bag from the cashier and gave it to me and said, no, it's okay, we are sorry. So what pissed me off, that this lady, she didn't even apologize. She was still looking at me in a very, very rude way, in a very, very disorganized manner. Yeah, very, very rude. So I left there, and I told the black guy who was there, I told him that I want to talk to the manager, but they didn't take me to the manager. They didn't call the manager. I stood there for I think 5 minutes, but the guy was just like, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. That was the only thing he was telling me. He didn't want me to see the manager. And the last thing I told him, I'm gonna come back here with my husband, and you need to explain why the lady is so rude to me. And even if it's the situation that you have to check my handbag, you don't need to be rude, because if you say, excuse me, can I have your handbag, of course I'm gonna give it to you, because that's the rule. Now the black guy is explaining to me, no, we only check the backpack, not the handbags. So I'm like, and why she didn't say that? That's what I wanted to know, because my friend's bag is very full. If somebody to be accused of stealing in the supermarket, she will be the first one, because her bag was full from the other store, because she bought a lot of stuff, and my bag, I only had some few books in there. Then the guy was just like, sorry. Then I told them, I'm gonna come here back tomorrow, and the lady has to tell me, even if that's the rule, she needed to check my bag. I don't deserve the way she treated me in the supermarket. I don't deserve it at all. And that was very, very embarrassing. People watching at me, looking at me, the way she was embarrassing me, that's not something that I'm gonna take. You need to explain to me. That's being rude. Yeah, so I left. So today, to cut the story short, today is Saturday. Remember, guys, we were supposed to go and view their house, and we talked about this, and Paul insisted that he need to go and talk to the manager and get a valid reason why the lady treated me like that. So let me know what you think. Do you think the action that Paul is gonna take to talk to the manager is a good thing, or should we ignore, or should we just let it go? So I didn't even have any problem with them checking my bag, but the way she did it. And also remember that I'm only the black person there, and these other white people, they were looking at me very strangely. It was like that maybe I stole something from the supermarket. It was really embarrassing. She was not remorseful at all. She was like, I deserved the way she treated me, and that was written all over her face. Like, she deserved it. Yeah, I needed to do that. The way I did it, it was right, and that's how it was supposed to be done. So we're gonna wait for Louis Paul to finish, then we go. When you're staying in a country, it's really good to know their language. It's very, very important. Yeah, because even that situation of yesterday, I could have solved it by myself. Right now we are on our way to that supermarket, and it's 20 minutes driving, so it's gonna take us 20 minutes to get there. And guess who is gonna be my lawyer? Guess who is gonna be my lawyer? My lawyer is here. What do you feel about that situation?
We're gonna burn down the supermarket, doing it Soweto style.
We burn the supermarket?
Yeah, I got 50 liters of gasoline in the back.
No, guys, Louis Paul is joking. We are not gonna do that. And also, he cannot allow himself to get into situations that can ruin his reputation. That's very important. We just gonna talk to that manager and ask the manager why the lady was so rude, and the way she was asking me for my bag. It was not something that someone would want to experience. She was very rude.
Unfortunately, she's a racist. But which is also possible, because they're dumb people here. dumb people usually have dumb opinions.
Don't you think those supermarkets, they have cameras in?
Of course.
And that's enough to get someone if someone is stealing.
And you have to have somebody who's looking at the screens, etc. Cut on personnel. Do you ever see somebody walking around the shop? It's rare
Yeah.
that you can actually see somebody, with, a uniform.
Mm-hmm.
They cut costs. That's their way to make money. That's the money-making model. Keep costs low, and then we can just offer the products for a lower margin of profit.
Yeah.
That's the downside. The most expensive part of doing business is paying personnel, paying your staff. So paying less to less people that work for you is a profit model.
So do you think this lady might get fired because of that action?
I don't know.
For me, I don't want her to lose her job. I just
Why
want...
not?
Oh, man.
Stay home, smoke cigarettes on a stinking canopy. I hate dumb people.
Way. Yeah. So guys, we are finally here. Yeah, this is the supermarket. So guys, finally we came back. We found the manager and the black guy. So the black guy that I was talking about,
From the Congo.
yeah, from Congo, is a security guy. So as usual, he will support his colleague. Yeah, most people will do that. So when Louis Paul asked them, try to explain to the manager what happened, they were only insisting that we always check the bags. It doesn't matter.
Backpacks.
Yeah, the backpacks. It doesn't matter who is having it, whether white or black. But yesterday, they only checked mine. They didn't check the other people's bag. So the manager only said that it's a rule and they have to do that. But the lady that was rude, she was not there. The only person who was there, today and he was there yesterday, is the security black guy from Congo. And of course they will support their colleague. They don't want them to lose the job. So the guy was saying, no, we don't only check black people, we check everybody. And they didn't acknowledge that the lady was rude, because I remember even before I left the store to come back the second time, the guy was telling, no, it's okay, I'm sorry. And today he didn't even say that.
He was talking too loud too, to my opinion.
Yeah. Me, I was pissed off there. I was trying to tell, why are you lying? Then why were you saying sorry yesterday? If right now you can't say sorry because the boss is there and you're trying to support your colleague, that's not right. So anyways, we will not gonna go back there to that supermarket. It's a small one, so we'll never
It's
go.
a shabby one.
Yeah. Guys, that's it. But at least we passed our message across. You saw the lady who was talking to me. She was really nice. She was like, it's okay, they check, but she need to explain to you why she's checking your bag. If she's not checking others, she need to tell you why.
And that's the only thing we have a counter argument to, because she didn't.
And that was our problem. Guys, that lady, she was rude. She was even pushing me back, not pushing me physically, but I tried to go on the other side after I gave her my bag, and she was, no, stay on this side. So like she was sure that maybe I stole something and I kept it inside my bag. That was bad. So thank you for taking me there and letting them know that they have to treat people equally. They have to respect customers. It's very important.
Exactly. Of all races and colors.
Yeah, we are equal. Yes guys, so that's how we spend our Saturday. Let us know in the comment section if what we did was right or wrong. Going back there to tell them, because yesterday I couldn't explain myself because the language barrier.